Hi guys! Thanks for joining me for Children's Church. I'm so excited that we get to spend this last Sunday together celebrating Advent. Now go grab your Advent storybooks, the ones that you got in your Advent kit from me. It looks a little like this. Well, not a little, exactly. We're going to go over the story in, let's see, day number 20, because today is December 20th. All right, so that is on page number 48. When you get your book, turn there. We're talking about the promises of grace, and that's what that looks like. That's what that picture looks like. All right, when you get there, go ahead and get settled, and I'll start reading this. All right, I'm super excited. We only have 5 days till Christmas. You guys as excited as me? It's always fun, right? Okay, here we go. Promises of grace from Isaiah chapters 55 and 65. And our verse of the day is from 2 Peter, chapter 3, verse 13. But according to his promise, we are waiting for new heavens and a new earth in which righteousness dwells. All right, here we go. Isaiah told the people of Israel that God would rescue them through a hero. The hero would suffer and die in their place. God also gave Isaiah many messages about grace. Grace means being treated by God as good, even though we do bad. This is one message God gave Isaiah about God's grace. Come, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters, and he who has no money, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Isaiah 55:1. God said that his grace is like being able to buy everything we need without having any money. God also had a grace message about the special lasting friendship promises, or covenants, that he made with Abraham, David, and with all of Israel. No one had kept their side of the promise with God. Everybody had disobeyed. But God still told his people that he would make an everlasting covenant with them. That's found in Isaiah 55:3, that promise there. Let's see, God knew that people would always break their promises, but he promised to always keep his covenant anyway. That is grace. God gave Isaiah an amazing promise. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former things shall not be remembered or come into mind. That's from Isaiah 65:17. Everything that is sad and broken and evil will be gone forever, and God will make everything good again. No one will cry or be scared. No one will go hungry or die, and all of creation will be made new. The wolf and the lamb shall graze together. The lion shall eat straw like the ox, and the dust shall be the serpent's food. They shall not hurt or destroy in all my holy mountain. Isaiah 65:25. Even the animal will be made new and will no longer eat or hurt each other. One day all creation will be friends and with each other and with God, just like in the beginning. And it will all happen through the grace of God. All right, so our question of the day is, what will the new earth be like? So the new earth will be like the very beginning. Now, if you remember, God created the heavens and the earth, right? And all that's in it in 6 days, rested on day 7, right? He created the plants and the animals and the land and the sea and the sky and the earth and the stars and the moon and the sun and the people, right? All of that stuff. He created those. And Adam and Eve were best friends with God until they ate the fruit that they weren't supposed to eat, right? And that's when sin entered the world. So the new earth is going to be like the beginning of this time, the beginning of this world, the beginning of this civilization. It'll be before sin entered the world. Everyone will get along. Animals will get along. They won't eat each other. They won't fight each other. We won't have sickness in the world anymore. There will be joy, laughter, singing, praising God. God's going to rule it all. God is going to be the one and only ruler. He is now, but everyone in that new earth, in that new world, in the heavens is going to realize that and be okay with that and be proud and honored to worship God, right? And this whole grace thing, right? Okay, where does grace fit into all this? So God has kept his promise that he's always going to love us and be there for us. But we break our promise to him, right? We don't obey him all the time. And sometimes we can make bad choices, but God gives us grace because he still loves us and wants to be with us. He allows us to love him. He gave us his son Jesus to fulfill the punishment needed to be with him forever, right? He promised that he would send somebody to do that, and he did, and that's his son Jesus. And Jesus, we celebrate his birthday in 5 days on December 25th, on Christmas, because we are so thankful that God sent his only son to us to prepare the way for us to become his children too, right? So that we can say, yes, God, you are God. I believe in you, and I thank you for saving me through your son. Thank you that Jesus died on the cross for my sins. Thank you that he took the ultimate punishment so that I can still live with you, even though I have a really hard time making the right decisions and the right choices all the time. Thank you for your grace. Thank you for always keeping your promises, right? That's one of the huge reasons why we celebrate Jesus' birthday on Christmas, because of what he brings to us, right? He brings us life with God forever if we choose to follow him. So that's something that we need to share with all of our friends and all of our family and our neighbors. We don't want to keep that to ourselves because we want everybody to be able to experience that, right? I do anyway. I think it'd be really cool if we were all get to heaven one day. All of us. Anyway, that just excites me. So, okay. It's been a really fun Advent. I'm so glad you're here and that you came to join me this morning. I will see you at the beginning of the year. No, we've got one more Sunday after that. So we have a Sunday after Christmas, the 27th. I'm super excited about. All right. I will see you later.